Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog-a-day, and today is Thursday the 3rd, and today was a lovely, beautiful day outside. A little warmer than I thought it was going to be. I actually cranked my hot tub up to 104, thinking, it's nice and cold, it's been chilly out, it was getting cold at night. I'm like, wake in the morning, it'll be in the 50s maybe in the 40s, who knows. Hop in this tub, and when it's cold outside, it's 104 degrees in the tub. It's just, it's magical. I woke up this morning and walked outside, and it was 63 degrees. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? It was cold last night when I went to bed. It was in the 50s. I woke up to 63 degrees, and 63 degrees is almost miserable at a hot tub at 104. So I got in the hot tub. It was in there, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe 17 minutes. I was just cooking in there. It was so hot. And I have no idea why it could be that big a difference outside temperature. But man, I was not happy with it. So I kicked it back down to 101 and thought, let that baby just sit there like it normally is. Because apparently our winter is over. We had 2 cold days, and that is it. It was beautiful. Temperature-wise the rest of the day, and it got in the 70s and stuff. It was absolutely just stunning. Got a few things taken care of around the house here, nothing real major. One of the things that was great, I ran up to Ormond Beach to take care of the cats, cleaned up some cat shit. Apparently, I don't know if the cats just don't know how to use the cat litter box, and he cleans it up every day when he's normally home in the hospital, or if it's one of these things where it doesn't happen that often, but because he's gone, it's happening more often. I don't know which, but it is superbly annoying. So I cleaned up cat poop again on the table, by the way, on the table and the floor both. So yay me! But the one good thing is the alarm was off, so I didn't have to deal with the police, which was a nice reprieve from the Tuesday trip up there. So that was better than I had hoped for. Basically got done there, headed back down to the house. Nothing major, just kind of chilling out. Had a dog with me, of course, so I wasn't really doing anything important. On the way back, I decided to stop by and pick up some lumber. I bought a bunch of cedar, just giant, big, hunking chunks of cedar that is why I didn't take the motorcycle today and or the car up here to go take care of the cats. So the guy had a bunch of cedar he bought for a project. He was doing construction work and stuff. He's since quit doing private construction work and went back to work at a real job. And I don't know if this is where somebody didn't pay him, so he had lumber left over, or something he thought was going to be a project that he just couldn't get to. I don't know what the deal was, but there are 3 4x12s. 4x12. That's a massive chunk of lumber. Cedar, there are, I think, 4 4x4s, and then 70 or 100 some 2x2s, which I'm not sure. It's that weird thing. Like, why is there only 3 4x12s? It's that weird scenario of like, what the hell's up with that? But I could buy one more 2x12. Or 4x12, and then basically build myself an 8-foot pergola with the little, 2x2 slat roof, and then plant a bunch of vines around it, and that can be very pretty and very attractive, and might be something I might do. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly yet, but I need a 4th 4x12 to truly do it right, I think, for the layout, unless I have that weird look, which I can always just throw a 2x up there, a 2x12 and stuff, or I could do a bunch of things, kind of put it on the side that's the least seen, and then kind of just paint it that dark chocolatey red color that the cedar comes, and just hope it doesn't stand out too much as time goes on. But got it figured out. I also could rip down one of the 4x12s into 2 2x12s and make the support pieces that are going to hold all the 2x across, make those full strength, and the other one's down there. But loaded them up in the truck, paid the guy's mother who was there to meet me and stuff, got all loaded up, headed home, and kind of had a good laugh at the fact that, wondering how long it'll take my wife to realize that there is a truckload of lumber in the back of the truck. I didn't unload it. I'm going to leave the back truck. See how long it takes her to realize there's a truckload of lumber in the back of the truck, which, who knows, because she's not the most observant person in the world when it comes to things like that. And there's some other things I do wrong that she'll spot right away. But things like this, she won't notice for quite some time. So it'll be a nice little game for me. But I like playing those games when people don't pay attention to things. So kept waiting around, thinking I was going to go get my father-in-law out of the hospital. He's been up there since Sunday night. Didn't want to make her take off work just to go get him, which is ridiculous, and they're not going to release him at 6 o'clock at night, kind of thing. So it'll be a daytime thing. So that whole, even today, I felt like I could really do anything per se. I couldn't get involved in anything really heavily. because I know at any moment I might, like, get a call going, hey, he's going to be checking out of the hospital in the next 20 minutes, get him. And it's an hour drive up there. By the time I get the vehicle, get the car and stuff, which I can't take the truck up there because of the fact that it's easier to get out of the car. He's old, he's feeble, he's not feeling great. So there is that whole situation as well, too. So I got to go drop the truck off, which with lumber, she should notice it, but who knows, we'll see. Went ahead, that didn't happen, so I never got the phone calls. That's that constant, like, waiting around, and then not sure what's going on. I couldn't really I didn't really want to, like, break into, like, a good cigar or nothing, because, like, you don't want to throw away a freaking nice cigar just because you gotta go get somebody from the hospital. So it is what it is. I got a call, like, I got a text like 2:30 or some crap in the afternoon. Actually, my wife said that she had an appointment at the eye doctor at 2:30 because her eyes been really bugging her, really fuzzy and really causing her issues. So she went ahead and then texted me a couple pictures of some glasses and stuff that she had tried on, and it's so hard telling the pictures. Plus, she had the camera angled wrong. Like, I can see all the ceiling lights just reflecting on some things, so it's hard to see what was actually going on there. But one was kind of a gray color, one's like a red. The red looked really cute, but I think she would get tired of the red because she wears so much blue. I'm not really sure she wants red glasses in the process, but she texted me a while later and basically said that she was heading home and then went to work. Her eyes, they dilate her eyes in the eye exam and whatnot. So she got back home. She said she wanted to go for a walk. I asked her if she still wanted to go for a walk. She said she did. So we went out. We got her a walk in. Went ahead from there. Dropped her back off the house. I took the dog and I went for our run. Got our run done. Came back. Wasn't sure what I was going to do for dinner because I wasn't sure what's going on because I was just waiting around. I didn't want to get involved in making too much of a dinner and then find I have to go, get my father-in-law at the hospital. So there's a lot of things that's kind of up in the air the whole day, and it's been that way all week because not knowing when he's getting home. It could be Monday, Tuesday. This is now Thursday, and he's still not home yet. So it's one of those things. Is kind of your week kind of gets tied off and just delayed in the whole process of what it is. So went ahead, decided to hell with it. Ended up making up a very simple little dinner for ourselves. And basically got that wrapped out, watched some Netflix, chilled out around the house there and stuff real well. I ended up doing I take Hawaiian rolls, the big giant, 12-pack order of Hawaiian rolls. I slice it with my giant bread knife, and then I basically put Duke's mayo on it, and then I layer it up with turkey, ham, salami, whatever I have around, some provolone or some baby Swiss, whatever I have for cheese, and then I chuck it in the oven at 350 for a while until it all starts melting. Then I'll dump on every once in a while some extra mozzarella on top, and then I found out, 'cause normally it's hard to flip it and make it back into an actual sandwich. I found a badass cool way of doing that, and I was super excited. I actually was just I was like, hey, go try this stuff. Karen looked at me like, that ain't gonna work, and sure enough, I made it work. It worked flawlessly. It was just almost perfect, so it worked really well there. So went ahead and basically had that wonderful meal, which there was enough left over for her to take for lunch tomorrow, which is always a great little thing there too. So I always love when that can happen because that will, help. Basically, it takes a little thought off of her. It makes me feel nice about being able to do something nice for her 2 days in a row. So went ahead, watched some Netflix, chilled out a little bit. We chatted and talked about different things. I heard from my real estate agent, and she's supposed to be sending me some information. She didn't send it to me for the last little bit now. Claimed her computer was dead and whatever and whatnot, which I thought all some rich could have been looked up on her phone. But it is what it is. So I didn't really care. Things happen. It's not that big a deal. It doesn't really affect my life that much. And if the house gets sold before we get it bought because of the delay of the information, not that big a deal either. I'm not going to lose sleep if I don't lose the place. If I don't buy this place, I won't lose sleep. If I do buy it, I probably will lose sleep. So, although I think financially it'll be a good deal, it's just going to be a lot more stressful, a lot more scary deal. So, went ahead, headed outside, ended up having myself a beautiful little cigar. It was nice and just gorgeous weather outside. It was cool enough that I didn't need a fan or nothing on, but it was not cool enough to need the fire pit. So I got to burn my fire pit one night, and then one night it was chilly enough I didn't go outside for a cigar at all. I just stayed inside and just get my cigar. So that was my winter so far. I think we'll still have some more cold days again coming up in the year, but my buddy who made fun of me mercilessly about how cold it was and the whole thing of frost and stuff, I sent him the screenshot of my temperature at 63 degrees when I woke up. So it is what it is. But there's the puppy back there. We're going to pick up my father-in-law now because technically, all honesty, this is actually Friday, so I know what day I'm picking him up, which is right now. But that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.